What's up, my modern day ninjas? It's Falchion with you once again, and once again we are here for another unboxing. And yeah, this is one I have been absolutely waiting for sure. And I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about this, about for one thing, whether or not it's worth it. That seems to be the big question. And then also, like, who it's for. Honestly, it's for anybody that wants it, to be honest with you. But if you're talking about, who's going to get the most use of it, I guess I can give you my opinions on that as well. But I don't really see a reason for limiting yourself on anything that you may or may not want, or that you want, I should say. So yeah, that's all that. So here it is, guys. The Xbox Elite controller. Been waiting on this for a really long time. So, a couple of more things that I need to cut. Here. Okay, get between the top and the bottom. There we go. And then this one over here as well. And let's see what we have inside. This actually came in a really nice box. So here we have the case. I just want to make sure we don't have anything else in here. Oh yeah, we do. And that's going to be the user manuals under there as well. Kinds of manuals, and that seems to be it. So yeah, all right, let's get the less interesting things out of the way first, or I guess less interesting. The whole thing is interesting to me personally, but so we have some batteries and a charge cable, so that's good because I know most people like to, but I hate playing wirelessly. Like, I have to have my controller plugged in. It's just a thing for me. So we'll put that aside and let's crack into this very nice case. And there it is. Wow, that is nice looking. Check out the front first here. The buttons are kind of smoked out. The new D-pad is on, so you can get that 8-way rather than just that 4-way. And then it comes with the normal sticks. We'll flip it over here. You see the paddles. Very nice. They're a lot smaller than they looked in pictures, so that's kind of funny. I think these must be the trigger stops here. Yeah, so these are the trigger stops, the green. There's where you can plug in your headset, and also I think that's a 3.5mm jack this time too, so whatever headset that you have will work. All the normal buttons, and then this 1 and 2 switch for your different profiles. So yeah, man, this thing feels amazing in your hands. It's heavy. It's a lot heavier than anything else. And yeah, hold on a second and I'll go grab my controller. Okay, so here's the controller that I normally use. See if we can get that in the shot. Yeah, pretty decently. This is my Cinch controller with my a version of my team logo and everything. If you flip it over, you'll see that I have buttons back here. I can't push anything because my Xbox is actually on right now. You can see I added to my stick to raise it up here for better precision. But yeah, so let's compare the two. Of course, all the normal buttons that as you would expect. The D-pad, but we can even put on the normal quote unquote D-pad. Everything's magnetic, so that's really cool. So there, that's about as close to the same configuration as you're gonna get. So the D-pads, the stick, I added this for more control. For finer control, I should say. Then your normal buttons, and then flip them over. And then so on my Cinch controller here, I have the 2 extra buttons, and these are the A and B buttons. And here you have all 4, so you never have to take your hands off your thumb off the stick with the Elite controller. So I mean, that's gonna take some getting used to for sure, but once you do, you never need to take your hands off. These I believe are taller, yeah. So here I'm gonna configure this Elite controller to be as much like my Cinch controller as possible. So there's a taller stick. Might be a little bit taller than mine, so that's going to give even a little bit finer control. It's metal, which is the big thing, because if you look, let me see if I can see it in this, right in here, you can see where the plastic is rubbing and it begins to get gritty after a while. Mine is super gritty, and so it feels notchy. That's going to be eliminated with these as they are metal, so that should remain just very smooth operation all the way, all the time. So that should be very sweet. You also have the domed sticks if you prefer those. Not my thing. That's a very PlayStation thing. That's one thing I didn't like about any of the PlayStation controllers over the years, that their sticks were domed. I'd rather have the concave rather than the convex. So yeah, who is this for, man? Really, it's for you if you want it. If you want it, it's for the Xbox. So, but I guess pro gamers are gonna want this for sure, because you're never gonna want to leave that stick. If you're especially if you're playing a shooter, you're never gonna want to leave that right stick. You're never gonna want to take your thumb off of there. If you're in the racing games and you like to do your manual shift, this controller is going to be great for you, because then you can just have your shift under here. So however you want to do it, probably the longer set seems easier, like to shift. So racers will get a lot out of this. If you don't have a race wheel, then this would be the way to go for sure. And $150 for a controller, that's stiff, but it's comparable to the Cinch controllers, to the Scuff controllers, all these modded controllers. It's around the same price, a little cheaper than some. So yeah, if you're in the market for a tournament type controller, I think this is the one for you. I mean, this is the way you want to go. It's going to be fun. I'm definitely gonna enjoy this, for sure. And matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go enjoy it right now, guys. So thanks again for watching. This has been my unboxing of the Xbox One Elite wireless controller. Again, comes with a controller, a bunch of different sticks, as you can see in here. Let me pull this out and show you what we have. So 6 different sticks, tall ones, the normal ones, the domed ones, the easier to activate 8-way D-pad. It's easier to get that 8-way going. Oh, everything is all outside of here. Easier to activate 8-way. I didn't mention this before, but the paddles are removable, configurable. Oh, and of course, I didn't mention this either. You can remap everything on this controller. So you plug it in, and I don't know if you do it in the Xbox One or if you have to plug it into the PC, but you plug it in and you can remap everything to be whatever you want it to be. So that's very awesome too. And I'll get a review of this after I've messed with it for a while. I never want to review anything that I haven't put any real time into, so that'll be coming too. But for now, this was just an unboxing of the Xbox One Elite wireless controller. Yeah, look forward to my review soon of this after I've had a little bit of time with it. And yeah, this has been Falchion, and you know me, I'm Ghost. Later. Go Juice, get your... It's over here.